If you have been following this channel and you haven't tried any of these recipes yet, or maybe you have been feeling frustrated because your baby is not gaining enough weight, then listen to this. Take a look at this comment from one of our chop stars who tried my homemade Cerelac. She shared how her baby started gaining weight and how happy it made her. And the amazing thing is that this is not just one result. There are so many other reviews like this. Some even send me private messages sharing how these recipes that I share here have helped their babies to gain weight and grow stronger. With all these real results and real reviews you're seeing here, always do well to not just watch the video but try the recipes at home because it will help your baby to improve greatly. And with this, I want to show you two powerful nutrient dense baby meals that have worked for so many chopsters, meals that support healthy weight gain and brain development. If you're ready to see the magic, let's get started. For these recipes, we'll be using an avocado. Avocado is in season now, very much in season, and you can get numerous amount of it in the market. Please do well to include it in your baby's meal, especially if you're working towards weight gain. So for the first recipe, we are using one whole avocado, and we are going to use this avocado both for the first recipe and for the second recipe because it is very big. Now proceed to wash your avocado with salt and water to kill any bacteria or unwanted thing on the avocado. Proceed to slice the avocado into two halves, and we're going to be using one half for this recipe. Next, you want to measure out 1.5 cup of whole grain oats and transfer it into a bowl. You know that oats is a powerhouse of nutrient for babies, and when paired very well with other ingredients, it helps babies to gain weight. Now, this is 1.5 cup of the oats. The next thing we are going to be using is an egg, and here I took a raw egg and I'm going to be parboiling the egg so that it can be cooked. Now, transfer the boiled egg into a pot and cook until it is tender. Next, we are also going to be using bananas, and here I am using 2 fingers of bananas. I washed the bananas, peel them, and then slice them into tiny bits. Then next up, what we are going to do is to pour a little amount of water into our pot and then transfer the oats into the pot. We are going to cook the oats on low heat. Emphasis on low heat. When you want to get the best for your oatmeal, always cook on low heat because it helps the oats to cook very well, especially when you're making it for babies, right? Now, the way you cook your oats determines the outcome. If you cook it very well, you're going to get the full nutrients and it's going to cook very well and your baby is going to have the best. Now, we cooked the oats for at least 5 minutes and then check if it is properly cooked, and when it has cooked to the desired texture or consistency that you want, then you can set it down. If you want it to be very thick, you can reduce the amount of water. If you want it to be very thin, you can go in and add enough water for it to come out thinly. If you know a mom who is struggling for the baby to gain weight or the baby is not eating well or feeding well, please refer the mom to this channel. This channel is all about helping babies to eat right and to live well. Next up is our milk, and here I am using full cream milk, whole cow milk for this recipe. If your baby is below 6 months of age, please use baby formula. You can also use breast milk or any age appropriate milk. If your baby is above 1 year, then you can use full cream milk. I transferred the milk into the blender, then I proceeded to add the bananas that I chopped, then I also added the avocado, and next on our list is the egg. Now we are going to slice the egg into pieces to achieve a smaller sizes like this, and the next thing we have to do is to transfer the egg into the blender, then proceed to add the base of our recipe, which is the oatmeal. Transfer the oats into the blender as well, and we are going to set this on high to blend until it is finely pureed. You can also mash up if your baby is up to 8 months and above in order to introduce chunkier meals to them. After blending for a while, your breakfast cereal is ready. Look at how creamy this is, guys. This is super nutritious, healthy, sweet, and nutrient dense. If you're looking for a perfect breakfast meal that will help your baby to put on weight this period that avocado is in season, please grab this opportunity to prepare this recipe for your child. Trust me, it will help your child to put on weight within a stipulated period of time, say 2 weeks and above. You'll begin to see amazing results. This here is loaded with enough nutrients and beneficial for your babies. It is perfect for babies 6 months and above. This recipe too is one of my most recommended recipes for mothers whose babies are failing to thrive or failing to gain weight. This came as an inspiration when I was working with a particular organization as their nutritionist, and I was able to help a lot of mothers, say about 100 mothers, to help their babies to thrive. This was one of the recipes I usually recommend for mothers whose babies are having issues with thriving, gaining weight, or poor cognitive development. Trust me. And in most cases, I usually recommend or ask them to add spinach for a lot of reasons, depending on what they told me for their babies. Some I would recommend spinach, others I would recommend beetroot. There are some I will also recommend almond or chubby butter, depending on the case that was presented to me. Trust me, I was able to help a lot of mothers, and I'm doing that for you as well. So you need to watch this video from beginning till the end so that you would grab something. Now for this recipe, we'll be using some pasta. I will also be using plantain. Now this plantain helps with weight gain and also acts as a sweetener for this meal. We'll also be using the leftover avocado from the other recipe. Now proceed to wash your plantain, then slice it into bits, and then in a pot go in with the pasta and the plantain and bring it to a boil. Ensure to always cook your baby's food on low heat so that it can cook very well. Now after transferring the plantain, cover the pot and allow it to boil for at least 5 minutes. Be sure to check the food from time to time to ensure that there is still water high enough to cook them. And then after a while, you will notice that the spaghetti, or the pasta rather, has cooked and has softened, same as the plantain. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to Chubby Baby's Kitchen, where we'll drop healthy meal recipes and we'll give out nutrition tips for our mothers, new moms, and everything motherhood. If you have not subscribed, please do well to like this video, comment, and subscribe to become one of the Chubstars family. Thank you. Next up, we are going to be using carrots, and here I have two medium-sized carrots. I proceeded to wash the carrots with salt and water to ensure that they are very clean. Now after washing the carrot, the next thing we'll have to do as usual is to scrape out the skin of the carrot to reveal the flesh inside, and after scraping it out, we're going to wash it again and then dice it into small cubes that will be suitable for steaming or for boiling. One thing I always encourage mothers to do is to create a meal plan for their babies or have a meal plan for their babies. A good meal plan will help you to make sure your baby is getting all the nutrients they need throughout the day, feeding consistently, and getting enough calories to grow strong and healthy. It also makes feeding time easier. You don't have to guess what to give your baby, and you can mix and match meals without repeating the same thing every day. If you want me to teach you how to create a balanced baby meal plan, here is what we'll do. I want you to go to the comment section and drop a comment in the comment section saying, I want a meal plan video. If I get up to 100 comments, I will make a full video showing you exactly how to create a complete balanced baby meal plan step by step. So if you want me to do a video, to drop a video on how you can create a very balanced meal plan for your baby, not the one that carbohydrates will be more than protein or protein will be more than vegetable, just a balanced meal plan, go to the comment section and drop, I want a meal plan. If I get up to 100 comments, I'll do a video on it. Carrots are very important in baby meals, I'm sure you know. So if you're not including carrots in your baby food, it is high time you started adding it to your baby food. It helps with clear eyesight, great skin, and good hair, and a lot more. So do well to be adding carrot to your baby food. Now after slicing the carrot, the next thing we'll have to do is to gently steam the carrot, because the pasta and the plantain are almost cooked. Now what we want to do is to gently steam the carrot alongside the other ingredients in the pot, and this will just take about 1 minute and it's done. After about a minute or two, proceed to check on the carrots to ensure that they are now soft and tender. This will help you to blend very well. So use a fork and pierce it, and if it pierces through, that means it is very soft. And the next thing you have to do is to put off the heat. Then our next powerful ingredient as usual is baby formula, and here I am using full cream milk. You can also use yogurt, you can use breast milk, you can use any age appropriate milk for your child. Then the next thing we also have to add is our avocado. Remember the other half I kept it frozen, and this is it. And I'm going to allow it to thaw at room temperature, and after thawing it, this is what we've got. And I'm going to transfer it directly into the blender with the other ingredients. So I transferred the pasta, the plantain, the carrots, and the avocado into the blender, and I'm going to blend this on high speed until it is finely pureed. If you have watched this far, it tells me you are really enjoying this video, and I know it's going to do your baby so much good. So why not go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with any group or platform where you know a mother might need this. By sharing our videos, you are helping other mothers to discover these recipes and tips for healthy weight gain and brain development for their little ones. Let's make sure more babies get the nourishment they deserve. After blending for some time, it is time to review what we now have. And guys, this is so good. I don't really need to talk much on this. If you want your child to stay healthy, live right, thrive very well, gain healthy weight, and have good brain development and brain coordination, please make this meal your child's everyday's meal. If you want your child to enjoy a meal that is not only filling but also supports weight gain and brain development, this is exactly what we have here. So this first recipe and the second recipe is what you should be preparing for your baby. Now this is the second recipe, and as you can see, it is simple, nutrient dense, and packed with everything your little one needs to grow stronger every day. Feeding your baby well is not just about calories, it is about giving them the right combinations of nutrients to support their brain, their energy, and their overall healthy growth. So whether it is this recipe or the first one that I have shown you, you can feel confident knowing that every spoon is helping your baby to thrive. Remember, healthy feeding habits today sets the foundation for a strong, smart, and happy child tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that other moms can discover these recipes and tips for healthy baby growth. And until we meet again, bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemical